Alright, you're not given a whole lot of context for this problem here, but what I'm asking you to do is solve for B and model its solutions on the number line. Okay? Obviously, this negative 9 looks like the thing I'd want to get rid of first, but since it's being multiplied into this absolute value expression, I can't really touch it. So I'm going to go ahead and start by getting rid of this 2, this creepy 2. Alright, and so now what I end up with is negative 9. You're going to have to pardon my penmanship here. 4 minus 4b, and that's in the absolute value, which is less than negative 36. Alright, so now I'm going to want to get rid of the negative 9, which is what I've always wanted to do. It's always been a pursuit of mine. So now I'll get rid of this negative 9. So I divide both sides by negative 9. And negative 36 divided by negative 9 is obviously going to be 4, which is all fine and good. But since I divided both sides by a negative, I'm going to have to change the inequality around. So what you should notice here, since I divided both sides by a negative, the inequality now faces a different direction. But everything else stays the same. Okay, a lot of times what kids do is they try to kind of get rid of too much or switch around a whole bunch of stuff all at the same time. Alright, so we see here that this has been gotten rid of, and now, just to kind of make life easier for me, I'm just going to go ahead and take this, pop it right on top of here, or actually, you know what I should probably do? Alright, and so now I'm going to go ahead and move this up here, make life easier for me. You'll probably notice a little change in the audio because I had to do a little bit of editing because I'm still not good at this yet, which is really unfortunate. Alright, so what I have to do now is break this up into two separate inequalities like I've done before. This is not a big deal. So let's do the negative in green. And so I've got 4 minus 4b. I'll go ahead and do the negative over here. If I have the negative on this side, I have to flip the inequality. Alright. And then I do the opposite thing over here on the other side. So I keep that the positive. So I've got 4 minus 4b. And that's going to face this way. It's going to face the same way. And I'm going to have the positive 4. Alright, well these are all the same thing. So I can just go ahead and do all the same stuff to both sides and I'm good. So I'm going to start by subtracting the 4, get rid of that thing out front. And I'm going to do a whole bunch of this all at once. And so what I end up with on this side here is a negative 4b, which is less than negative 8. And on the other side, I'm going to have negative 4b, whoops, that's a different blue, which is greater than 0. Alright, so now, just going to go ahead and get rid of all of this. And let's just go ahead and move this up here. Alright, so now all I need to do here is just go ahead and divide both sides by that negative 4. And now once you let me do that, there we go. Once again, still not good at this. Which is odd because I've made 20-something videos. I still don't quite know how to work this thing. Alright. But like I've probably always said in class, not terribly bright. So, I've got b here. Once again, I divided by a negative, so I switch the inequality. Is greater than 2. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this one first. So I've got my 2. Open circle here because it doesn't equal 2. And I'm saying b is greater than 2. So I'm going to take off in this direction. That's the sound it makes. Alright, that was Let's try that one again, because that looked hideous. Oh, that looks much better. Very good. All right, and now I do the same thing on that. I did the same thing on that side already. So now what I end up with is b. I know it didn't change anything, but since I still divided both sides by a -4, it still switches that thing around. Alright, so now I've got b is less than 0. So I go to 0, open circle, and I'm going this direction with it. And I'm going to keep going this direction. Alright, so this is my solution. Alright, it's not terribly pretty, but this is what I'm looking for here. So really the trick here, we had to remember that we needed to flip the inequalities all the different times that we did it, and we just needed to keep our algebra straight, and this problem is actually pretty straightforward. Alright, good luck on the rest of these.